How's it going, everybody? Long time no see. Cable Guy Ken coming to you here. Bit busy, of course. Got a new job, making a little bit of money. Ain't making real good yet, but you know, there's a chance to move up. And I'm doing a good job where I'm at. I'm actually working at a tool and die shop, running a 300-ton press, pressing out metal parts, making stuff for cars, lawnmowers, all kind of different companies. Got my hands worn down to where I don't even have fingerprints. Got all kind of little cuts, scratches, but I'm working. That's the main thing. God provided me with a job. I thank Him for it every day. Gonna do a quick little review for you and kind of let you know what's coming down the pipe as far as things I'll be doing here soon on my channel. Y'all see I just got off work. I'm wearing what I wear to work every day now. First thing we're gonna do, I got these pants. Now a lot of you buy the Rail Rider pants. Dave Canterbury recommends them. They're great pants. I don't own a pair, but you know, I've seen enough people wear them. They're really heavy duty, but they're also, you know, 80, 100 bucks a pop. And Mike Davis from Oregon Mike on YouTube here, he sent me a couple of pair of pants. He got these at a real good deal, so he sent me a couple of pair to see if I liked them. And I'm going to end up picking a couple of more pair of these. These are the Boy Scouts of America switchback pants, they call them. They're made out of a Supplex nylon. It's not a ripstop, it's called Supplex. It's a new material. It feels and wears like cotton. These things, when you got them on, they literally feel like a pair of pajama pants, but yet they still give a pretty good amount of warmth. Plenty of room to wear an underlayer with them. They go by small, medium, large, and extra large, so you don't pick a waist size. They got the little Boy Scout of America logo inside of them. These are the extra large, and with a 42-inch waist, which is what I normally wear, anywhere from a 40 to a 42-inch waist in the pants. I've got plenty of room in them. If I don't tighten down the little belt that comes with it, it does come with a little webbing belt that's run through the inside seam here, and it's got a little bit of elastic to it. Then there's also belt loops on top of that you can string your own belt up. What I usually do is I'll wear it with this belt because it's not uncomfortable. I'll tighten this belt down to where it's helping to hold my pants up. That way, if I have to take the other belt off anything, my pants ain't going nowhere. Kind of makes it a little bit more versatile. All the pockets, of course, have Velcro on them. You've got your get up here kind of close and show you. Got two big rear cargo pockets with Velcro closures on them, and you can see my hand disappears in that pocket, so it's, you know, at least hand deep. Then you got the same thing on the side. You can see the pockets as wide as my hand, and again that deep, and has the Velcro locks on it. Does have little drain holes sewn in to the bottom of it there. And on the inside pockets, they're all a heavy nylon mesh. Now I know you don't think that that's, you know, real durable, but I've worn these pants. I think I got them a couple of weeks ago. You can see the front pockets have the Supplex on one side, the nylon mesh on the other, and that's to help water drain out if you fall in a lake, you know, creek, whatever. Because they're not water, they don't repel a water 100%, but they do repel it a little bit. Now I haven't tried since I've washed them, but I think they'll still do pretty good at, you know, they won't just soak it up like cotton will. By the way, these are a 42-inch length, and I'm sorry, a 34-inch length, and they're a little bit long on me. I usually wear a 34, so they do give you a little bit extra length on them as well. So, you know, if you're a big fella like me, extra large 42-inch long would fit you pretty good. The thing I like about these that makes them really nice is the legs are zippered. Each one's got its own separate zipper, you know, to take them off. Obviously, you can't have one zipper for both legs. And it's got a little tab on it that tells you which one's left and right, so if you need to put them on in a hurry, you can. But one of the things I thought about was, if you get out there, you tie the bottom of this or the top of this, either one, tie it in a knot, and that thing will probably hold 4 liters of water. You know, like I said, some of it's going to go out on the way back to camp because it's not it's not coated to be 100% waterproof. But if you had to grab a little bit of water, that would work, and then you could actually filter the water through it if you had to. I said, just, you know, in an emergency situation. It's not something you're going to be doing every day. Just something you could do if you just had to. You know, if you were one of these people that went out there unprepared. The zippers are super smooth, taking it on and putting it back. You know, putting it back on there and taking it off, I should say. It's even easier when you're wearing them because it literally just glides right around. And then it's got a little flap to cover it up. I said, I've worn these. I wore them to work one day just to see how they'd hold up, like if I got snagged on the metal and stuff like that. And so far I hadn't snagged them or torn them or anything. And then usually about the first thing I do when I get home is I put these on and I wear them until I go to bed. And I wore them pretty much, you know, 2 weeks straight without washing them. And they're just the most comfortable pants I've ever owned. I said, now they're not super heavy, so they're not a good, you know, winter pant, but for good summertime use, definitely I don't see a problem with it. And if you've got enough, you know, underclothing you can wear with it, they do decent in the wintertime. I don't know about, you know, some of you people where it gets 20 degrees outside, but definitely here in the south I can wear these year round. So look them up online. I said I'm gonna get a couple of more pair. The price on these that I found online is anywhere from $30 to $40 a pop, and that's brand new. Just do a Google search for BSA switchback pants, and I said if you like rail riders, you like the way they look, you know, you like the way they feel and stuff, and you don't, you know, you're like me, common man, can't spend $100 for one pair of pants or $60 for one pair of pants. You can get 2 pair of these. Now they don't have the reinforced knees like the rail riders do, and I'm not going to say that these are going to last as long as the rail riders. I know when Dave did his review on the rail riders back, you know, years ago, it seems like, he said he wore the 2 pair of pants for a year. 2 pair for a year, wearing them every day to work and everything, and they were still holding up. And I mean, that's great, you know, that makes them worth the $100, but you've got to have that $100 to spend. If you need a couple of pairs of pants that you can throw in your pack, they pack down nice and light, they don't weigh a whole lot, you can get a couple of pair of these for the same price, throw them in your pack, you're ready to rock and roll out there in the woods. So that's it on those. I'm going to show you a couple of things. I'm probably going to do the next video right now while I'm sitting here before the sun goes down. I will be doing a review on this. A buddy of mine lives right here in town, Mr. Jimmy. He gave me this a couple of weeks back. It's just a cheap China machete, knife, whatever you want to call it, stainless steel. Got a little stainless steel marking here, a little sticker that says made in China. Obviously fashioned after the Rambo knife from the last Rambo movie. Was it part 5 or 50 or whatever? It needs an edge put on it, as you can see. It needs a little sharpening on it, but he wanted me to do a little video on this, you know, showing whether or not it was even, you know, whether it hold up. Do like a little destruction test. I mean, it's not got a lot of flex to it or anything. It's looking a little bit over 1/8 of an inch thick, and you know, we'll say yeah, I'm using my feet to measure the blade, y'all. Probably about a 14-inch cutting blade. Now the sheath is kind of flimsy, but it's enough to keep it, you know, to keep it together if you wanted to throw it in a side pocket of your pouch, or, you know, down inside your bag or what have you. You know, it'll give you enough protection for normal, you know, normal carry and use. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do some chopping tests with it, some batoning. Of course, you can see it's got a paracord wrapped handle. It's not even really paracord. It's just heavy nylon cord. They've got it wrapped, so you've got a little bit of cordage with you, but it gives you a good firm grip, and it offers a little bit of cushion. So he got this I think he bought it at the flea market for like $6. So we're going to do a little bit of destruction on it now. I don't know what it's going to do. I don't know if it's going to hold up or if it's going to break and chip out on the first swing. We don't know. But if you're looking for a light machete for you know, small saplings and stuff like that, I have a feeling it's going to do fairly well. Even being that thin, my Condor machete isn't a whole lot thicker than that, and that thing's a beast. It's like having a beaver in your pocket, you know. So we're going to do a little video on this here shortly and see how that's going to work out. I said I'm going to put an edge on it, nothing real fancy, just a quick little edge. It's got a little hollow grind to it, so that's going to be interesting to see how it holds up against some hard chopping and stuff. And then we'll try it on some bamboo and stuff like that, see how it works out. So be looking for that video. I've got a rucksack that Mr. Lane sent me, a Swedish backpack or a Swiss backpack. I'm going to go ahead and do that video here in just a minute before the sun goes down. I appreciate everybody putting up with my absence. I do apologize for it, y'all. Yes, I know I don't get paid to do these videos, but I still feel like I owe it to y'all. Y'all take the time to subscribe to me, so I should be putting something out there for you. So I'll be doing my best to get a little bit more active on this again. Work is settled down where I'm kind of in a flow. I got another month and a half before the baby gets here, so I've got a little bit of time to do some stuff. So I'll be looking for them. I appreciate you watching, appreciate your views and your comments. We'll catch you in the next one.